What's up, Digital Pigskin? The most requested topic we got is going to be this. I don't even have to tell you what it is. Everybody has a different name for it. Best of both worlds, the deflection tackle, interception tackle. You know, the thing is, it's got so many names and we all know what it is because we've dealt with it for so long. You know, this has been a problem that's plagued this game year after year after year after year. And I want to give you my explanation of why I think it happens. But the sad thing is, when you look at this play, there's absolutely nothing you can say that happens from a simulation realistic standpoint. As I talked about in my prior video, you see the green box here. To me, I think the players play that far too harshly. And you'll see, as evident in this play, you know, Greg Camarillo apparently believes that this ball is going to hit the side marker and stop. You know, to the point where even though he's got about 1.5 yards off the sideline here, he goes into a toe tap animation for a sideline catch. Now, apart from that, when you look from the defensive perspective, you've got Cam Chancellor going up for an interception, and he's going to do this over-the-head interception that turns into a deflection, and they actually end up falling down in the same vicinity, and this gets turned into a tackle. You know, I'll forego the fact that they go through the referee and hit the zombie sidelines. Maybe we'll discuss that with All Pro Football. But, you know, the problem is this whole situation. You know, the receiver has to have an animation where he extends up over the sideline, and the defender should only go for the deflection at this point. You know, listen, I would honestly prefer to see a pass deflection in this situation that gets caught than to deal with this 1 out of 5 times. That's how strongly I hate this style of animation gameplay. So what needs to happen to resolve this is Cam Chancellor needs to only go up for a pass deflection, have him knock the ball down, Greg Camarillo falls out of bounds, and that's the end of the play. And that gets rid of all this extracurricular stuff. So we're going to load up All Pro Football, do the same thing, and talk about the differences between the two. Alright, back with All Pro Football 2K8, and I got lucky on this one play because it actually shows everything I wanted to show in the last video, and in my opinion, shows it the correct way to be done. Big thing, you know, one animation. Every player gets one animation, and that's it. Defensive back number 24 goes up for the pass deflection. Very ill-timed, but at least he tried. He'll fall to the ground. Number 20 goes for the interception. He'll keep his balance, but just watch the head tracking. Watch him follow this ball. It's actually something really cool to watch in this game. He goes up for the pick, and then he watches it even as it falls. Like I said, I'm willing to take a pass deflection, possibly bouncing into somebody else's hands or something like that, to avoid these, you know, very awkward, unrealistic double animation situations. Now, when we go look at Andre Reed and how he's going to catch this ball, you can see the difference now between him and Camarillo. Now, I understand they're about in the same proximity to the field and they're both dragging their toes, but I want you to watch Andre Reed's hand. He would actually, if this was a completion, be able to catch this ball out of bounds, tuck it in while he drags his feet. Notice how close his feet are to the sideline while this is happening. And notice while he's dragging his feet, his hands are out to catch the ball. That's the animation that's being played out. And like I said, when we look at this, and, you know, we'll play Madden back over, looking at these examples, you know, what looks more realistic to you between an interaction on the sideline? This, or does Madden look more realistic? And I'll play Madden over and again. You know, that's something you have to decide.